元気フローへようこそ。
Welcome back to 元気フロー. This is episode 56. Last episode you mapped a Saturday cafe, where the cafe is who you sat next to, what you ordered together. You had the whole scene. Today what happens when you need something, when you want to ask, when you need a hand. Requests, help. The language of asking politely, naturally, like someone who actually lives in Japanese. Part 1. お願いします。There is one phrase that will get you through almost any requesting situation in Japan. And you may have already heard it. お願いします. Literally, I humbly request. In practice, please or this one please or yes that one or I leave it to you. It is the most versatile please in the Japanese language. Point at a menu item and say it. Hand over a form and say it. Finish a phone call with it. You let's hear it.
よろしくお願いします。
よろしくお願いします. That is the full polite form. よろしく on its own is the casual version just よろしく, the kind you use with friends, and the full form is for anyone else. You will also hear it at the end of self-introductions. When you meet someone new, after you say your name, this is how you close. You
はじめまして。どうぞよろしくお願いします。
はじめまして。どうぞよろしくお願いします。Nice to meet you. I look forward to being in your care. どうぞ softens it even further. Please go ahead, adding a layer of grace. You will feel this combination in every formal introduction you ever have. Part 2. すみません as an opener. You learned すみません early on as excuse me, but here is the thing in Japanese. すみません also carries the weight of sorry to bother you. So when you want to flag down a server, stop someone on the street or get a clerk's attention, you lead with すみませんすみませんこれをお願いします Excuse me this one please. You
すみません。これをお願いします。
すみませんこれをお願いします That phrase will serve you in every shop, cafe and ticket counter in Japan. There is something worth knowing here. In some contexts, when someone does something nice for you, Japanese speakers actually use すみません as a kind of thank you. The feeling being, you went to trouble for me and I am sorry for that and grateful. One word, excuse me, sorry, thank you, opener for a request, context does all the work. Part 3. いてもらえますか You know, でください from episode 40. That is please do this, direct and polite. いてもらえますか goes one step further. The literal meaning is could I receive the favor of you doing this? In natural English. Could you tilde? The structure take the form of your verb then add もらえますか The verb 助ける means to help its form is 助けて then we attach もらえますか助けてもらえますか Could you help me? You
助けてもらえますか。
助けてもらえますか Good now the verb 待つ means to wait its form is 待って add ちょっと meaning a little or a moment and you get a soft natural request to wait. Let's break that down. First piece ちょっと a moment.
ちょっと
Second piece 待ってform of to wait from way back in episode 40.
待って。
Third piece もらえますか Could you do me the favor?
もらえますか。
Three parts, one polite natural sentence.
ちょっと待ってもらえますか。
ちょっと待ってもらえますか Perfect for any situation where you need a moment. The pattern is the same for any verb. T form then もらえますか That is your polite request machine. Part 4. The direct call for help. Sometimes there is no time for politeness levels. Sometimes you just need help right now. The verb 助ける means to help to save. The form 助けて on its own is a direct urgent call. You
助けて
助けて help, that is what you shout if something goes wrong. It is the most urgent form. Add ください and it softens slightly into a polite plea. You
助けてください
助けてください Please help me. Still urgent but with a layer of polite form. Now linguistics nerd moment. We have 3 forms, and each one says something about the social distance between you and the listener. The first, the shortest form, raw and direct. You use this with close friends or in an emergency.
助けて
The second, polite. You learned this one in episode 40. It adds a layer of courtesy.
助けてください
And the third, the most considerate form. You are not just asking. You are asking if they might do you the favor of helping.
助けてもらえますか
Same verb, same base meaning. 3 very different social signals. This is what politeness looks like in Japanese, not different words but different grammatical wrapping around the same core. Now your turn to produce. Here is the scene. You are at a station. You have a heavy bag. You need someone to hold the elevator for a moment while you catch up. You want to say, could you wait a moment? Polite form, the kind you would use with a stranger. You have the pieces, the verb for wait, it's the form then, もらえますか and ちょっと to soften it, build it.
ちょっと待ってもらえますか
ちょっと待ってもらえますか Could you wait a moment? That is the form, that is the sentence. Before we close, let me pull back for a moment. 7 episodes ago, episode 50, we started a new arc. We built time sequencing with の後で we covered the particle, the, for listing and companionship. We worked through counters and time expressions. We added frequency words. Then last episode, where things are who you are with, how to describe a whole scene. And today, how to ask, how to request, how to get help. From after dinner to could you help me, that is most of what daily Japanese needs. 7 episodes, a complete arc. Next episode, someone gives something to you, not you giving, you receiving. The grammar of receiving is its own beautiful structure in Japanese. The key word is くれる Episode 57. See you there. Keep practicing at jivix.com, and we will see you on 元気フロー。
頑張ってね。